So you're here playing tonight with Hush the Many.
Hush the Many, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you play?
I play the drums.
You play the drums.
Well, for 2 gigs I do anyway. Actually, I've only sort of played with them since Sunday of last week.
Okay.
It was kind of like whirlwind, sort of learn all the songs and then play 2 gigs.
And they've thrown you in down here. Have you been to Synergy before?
I haven't, no.
Okay, so you just walked through the door?
Literally just walked through the door. Well, I was queuing up for a while with my drum kit, but...
First impressions?
Pretty mad, yeah. I mean, kind of like Glastonbury in a railway arch.
So a compacted festival?
Yeah. It's a good vibe. Like everyone seems pretty chilled out. I like the way they've got kind of different areas. It seems like very chilled out in here, and then there's a bit more kind of like dancey stuff going on in the other rooms.
So what are you expecting from the gig then tonight?
Just to have a good time, really. Like we played a gig last night actually in the Borderline. That was more of a serious gig. I think we're going to do a bit of improvisation tonight, and like this is a bit more like chilled out, relaxed gig, and I just sort of have a good time and play some music.
There's obviously a big event. There's a lot of organisations here. Do you think music events like this are a good way to sort of get young people in and get messages across?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, I mean, like all the stuff. I mean, there's obviously like more than the music going on here, and I think that's a really good thing. Yeah, like it's obviously very popular as well. I saw the tickets were sold out on the website. So yeah, I think it's a great way.
How do you feel? You know, when you're up and you're playing, how does that make you feel?
Well, I think I just kind of like lose myself in the music really, and I think the first few times you play a gig it's kind of like quite nerve-wracking, but it really helps like knowing the songs, and when you know the songs well enough you can kind of lose yourself, and it's just kind of, sort of like fairly intense but really cool.
And thanks Phil. What inspires you to create the music that you do?
Well, I've always had a passion for music and sort of creativity, and I guess it's just something I've always loved and always done, so it's just and obviously listening to music as well. It's just it's a big part of my life basically.
Can you sort of describe what it's like to be part of a collective, you know, in a group, and also within like the wider community of musicians and artists?
Okay, yeah, I mean it's great. I mean I come from Nottingham originally, and in Nottingham there was a really close knit community of bands, and it always felt like you always help each other out, and there's always sort of a lot of sort of camaraderie between the bands, and that's really nice. And just creating music is like one of the best things you can do, I think so.
Just finally, you know, do you think that music and arts and sort of creativity can help influence society? And you know, if so, how do you think it might do that?
Yeah, I think music can reach a broad range of people basically, and I think getting everyone involved in music and any type of music is a great way of sort of influencing people's feelings and across the community, like who they are. So.